Hey, I can't tell you how much drama LeBron James is bringing to the world now, right? LeBron and Steve Nash. LeBron starts talking on a podcast, causes people to say some crazy motherfucking things. Well, so LeBron was, again, with KD on a podcast, and he said to KD, listen, I think you're one of the most equipped scorers of all time in my life.
Very true. The most, yes.
Which, to be honest with you, I mean, man, it's an argument. He's
the best. Yeah.
Like, the guy's a 7-footer with guard skills, bro.
Yeah.
Can pull up from half court or could cross you up or dunk on your head.
He has more guard skills than most of the premier guards. Yeah.
We're all good right now so far, right?
Yes.
Yeah. With everything that's been said.
Yes.
Correct. Mr. Paul Pierce, living on his one ring for his whole life, right?
You thought you was Kobe?
You really thought you was Kobe? Anyways, Paul Pierce comes out and says what? He says, man, LeBron, you forgot about me. I'm one of the greatest scorers ever.
He's a pure scorer.
I'm one of the greatest pure scorers ever in the history of the league. And I was proud and I was pretty equipped when you think about it. I got to be in the conversation. And if I'm not mistaken, on that Fox show, they did like a Would You Rather. They put guys like Michael Jordan in front of him.
Yes, they did.
They put guys like Kobe in front of him.
He picked himself basically every time.
Go ahead. What was yours?
I'm going to start, and then you go, because I feel like you're going to rant on this one. I like that he said it for a reason, for a funny reason. Not because I agree
So we
with
could
it.
talk about something on the podcast?
No. The funny reason is I'm glad to know that us normal people aren't the only ones that say, man, back in my day, I was the truth. I was him. He's actually the truth. But I was him. I could have did this. If I didn't blow out my kneecap, I could have been here. I could have been there. If I took the sport more seriously, I could have been here, could have been there. We exaggerate ourselves in our mind. It happens with NBA guys too. Paul Pierce, if somebody's going to make this argument, it lost all credibility now because it came out of your mouth. The difference with Kevin Durant is LeBron told him that.
Mm-hmm.
If T-Mac would have had come out, to use your T-Mac example, would have said Paul Pierce was one of the most equipped scorers ever, guess what everybody was going to say? They were going to think back like, hey, bro.
Damn, my boy.
Paul Pierce didn't have any weaknesses in this game, bro. But now when you say it and you say I'm more well-equipped than Michael Jordan, I go back and look and see Michael averaged 38 and you average 19. What am I supposed to do with that now? What am I supposed to do with that? You averaged 19 a game for your career, bro. How were you a better scorer than Allen Iverson?
I think
Explain it to me.
I looked up
One
Pitt.
thing is before. Just two different things, by the way. The people always. This is the whole LeBron bag thing. You ever hear LeBron has no bag? Aside from the fact that 2018 LeBron proved his bag is as deep as anybody that's ever lived, regardless of that fact, I don't care what your bag looks like.
Score the ball.
I care about what you produce for me. I care about ability is a beautiful thing, but ability without implementation is just ability. That's all it is. I need to see it be consistently done, and I need to see you win doing it. For me to turn around and be like, yep, that's him. Because now that it came out of your mouth, Kevin Durant is 3 times the scorer you are, Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, if we're just being real about it.
In every facet, bro.
In every facet. He outside of maybe mid-post, elbow post, he does nothing better, and I could even argue that he does nothing better than Kevin Durant. 0.
What is a pure score?
He is a pure scorer.
No, but what?
That's the thing that
but
pissed
what
me off
is
by him saying
How
it.
are you a pure scorer when you
Because he had no
average-
weakness as a scorer.
When you average 19 for your whole career and you
Yes.
average more than 26 points per game a season,
Yes.
twice in your 19 career,
Yes.
how are you a pure scorer?
Here's the issue. Let me
Yes.
tell you why.
Yes.
I think, you know who I think is one of the best pure scorers that's ever lived?
Williams.
Kyrie Irving
Yeah.
is one of the best pure scorers that's ever lived. Right?
Okay.
Kyrie probably never in his career has averaged even close to 30 a game for us.
No. I bet you he
He's
hasn't
never
done over
done it.
24
As a
games.
point guard.
He's never done it.
As a point guard.
I understand that, but he's one of the best pure scoring point guards
I understand.
ever. If Kyrie would have come out and said that tomorrow,
Mhm.
people are going to go back and look and say, hey, Kyrie, I don't think you're right, bro, because you never really averaged 24. But when he allows other people to say it for him, it's different, bro. That's what I don't like about these topics. It's just don't be the one to say it.
That was
Tell
my,
one of us. Just wait for one of us to say it.
that was my problem with T-Mac.
Just wait for one of us
That
to
was my
say
problem
it,
with T-Mac.
Like, imagine how much credibility it would have had if LeBron on the pod was like, hey, bro, like, you know who was a crazy scorer was Paul Pierce.
But the problem is,
That's
though, Hedy,
way different
the
now.
problem is, here, let me just say it, bro. The problem is nobody was ever going to come out and say that, bro. Because he had the greenest of green lights with Boston. He's averaged 26 a game, bro. Nobody was ever going to come out and say it. So homeboy had to say it for
And
himself.
Dylan Walker was taking a couple of shots from him.
But you get what I mean, bro? Like, you can sip on that water all you want.
That
bro.
wasn't the big three Boston years.
Yeah, I know. Those were way before. That was my whole point.
He came in the legal bucket, though. Like
Came in
by
the league
year 2 or
averaging
3.
16 points.
Yeah, he came in the legal bucket.
His third year, he averaged 25 points.
Yeah. There's nobody don't want to say it.
I don't buy it.
Listen, man. I will not allow any of these has-beens come out and say anything crazy anymore.
Rewrite history.
Especially a Boston Celtic.
I will never allow any of these washed-up has-beens come out and tell lies to the media. Paul Pierce lost all credibility, bro. Simple as that. Paul Pierce, the minute that you compared yourself to Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant as a scorer, when you averaged 26 a game at your best, with the greenest of green lights, you lost all credibility. Not only are you not one of the greatest pure scorers ever, I believe at age 37, Kevin Durant is a better scorer today than Paul Pierce ever was.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I'm not letting these guys do it anymore.
Because the definition of
You
a
say
pure
something
scorer,
stupid, I'm coming out for you. That's all I got to say.
Kevin Durant is the definition of a pure scorer. I'm so sorry.
But so was Paul Pierce.
No. I'm so sorry.
Sure. No, listen.
He was.
He's 18th on the list.
I'm not even talking about numbers or stats or what's the weakness in Paul Pierce's game
There is none. though,
offensively.
But
Give me the weakness.
he put himself in a class that he doesn't.
When he was younger?
He was a shifty guy. I argue today, you drop Paul Pierce in the league today, he's not a top 3 scorer in today's league.
He's not.
But he wasn't a top 2 scorer when he played either, though.
So what the fuck we talking about here, bro? What are we talking about here,
He's
bro?
not lying. No.
Think
Well,
about
it's
it.
like-
I mean, like,
No, bro.
if we just look at it and say, okay, who's a better pure scorer, just ability wise? What are you able to do on a basketball court? Him or Melo? He's a more capable scorer than Carmelo Anthony is.
That's not true.
It's very true. If we're just talking about a whole game, bro. If we're talking about a whole game. If we're talking about creating
But who's the better
off
scorer, though?
dribble, Carmelo Anthony. That's my problem.
Yeah.
It's like ability don't matter to me, bro. It only matters. what
Hattie,
you produce
I have a
for
question
me,
for you.
bro.
Kobe Bryant, did he have a bag?
Yes.
Like a bag, like crossing folks sober in his prime. Like Kobe
No,
wasn't.
he didn't have a great handle, but he had a bag though.
LeBron doesn't have this crazy
If
like.
we're talking about bag, if we're just talking about straight bag, like Michael Jordan didn't have a bag
That's the whole point about this, bro. What the fuck does pure scoring mean?
does
What is a pure score?
Hey, we gotta dissect bags from now on.
Yeah, hey.
I'm not listening to bags anymore.
No,
bro.
but hey, no.
What are we at Kroger?
Hey,
we're talking about bags. We're talking about bags.
Bro, what is pure scoring? What does that mean? Scoring is scoring. Did you score or not? But real, like seriously, bro.
Like who was? For example,
I used to troll you and say he's one of the greatest pure scorers, and you would be like, well, what does that mean?
He's pretty good.
You either scored more than somebody else or you didn't.
Yeah.
You can't convince me today that he's a better scorer than Giannis, the Joker, than Luka, than SGA.
Tatum.
That's
Maybe.
Is he a better scorer than Ant?
Maybe.
And this
Maybe.
this chubby, overrated has-been
Hey.
had the goal to put himself with Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and freaking and Kevin
He
Durant.
picked himself over LeBron James too.